Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Randomizer. This is part 26. And in this video we're going to be kind of doing the, well, pretty much all of the pick-the-box side quests. Actually, if I can, I'm going to try to do every single side quest involving the use of the pictograph box, or the pictobox. But, originally I was going to do the Wind Temple, but yeah, I changed my mind because I mentioned in a previous video, like 2 or 3 videos ago, that there's actually a rather annoying setup that I have to do to work around a strange bug with Dolphin, involving specifically the pictograph box. The thing is that on Dolphin, like the new version of Dolphin, even though the pictobox sort of works, like you could do it to get the sculptures for Karlov and whatchamacallit and all that, the side quest involving the pictograph box, they all I keep calling it the pictograph box, that's the Majora's Mask name. The picto box. All of the side quests are kind of broken. Like, for instance, if you go to be Lenzo's assistant and you try to take pictures and show it to him, he'll just say like, it's not quite right, you know, try again, you know, make sure it's not too zoomed in or too zoomed out. Like, the first two will work, but the last one will never work. And same goes for every other pictobox side quest. They just kind of look at the picture and they're like, oh, nice pictograph. So, but they don't really accept it, you know? So it's kind of a weird bug. So my workaround that I found that actually works is to go back to Dolphin 5.0 and move my all the files relating to Dolphin, which is in your documents folder. I take all those files and I just move them somewhere else. And because they're in a different directory now, basically when you boot up Dolphin Emulator after that, it'll think that you just installed it for the first time. So it'll create a new Dolphin folder. So now you'll have like 2 Dolphin Emulator folders. But just make sure the real one that you want to keep is in a different area. But yeah, all I did is I moved my memory card file, I copied it over to the new Dolphin folders and files. So everything was set back to normal, and or to how it was by default. And after that, the only other thing I really had to do was just click on an option in the graphics settings. It's in graphics under hacks. It's called Store EFB Copies to Texture Only. Make sure that is unchecked. You don't want that, because that'll kind of glitch the game out. Matter of fact, if you have the monochrome pictobox, in other words, not the deluxe pictobox, having that option on, EFB copies to texture only, that'll crash the game when you try to take a picture with the monochrome pictobox. However, if you have the deluxe pictobox, it'll just result in having a broken image instead. So yeah, it doesn't crash the game, but those pictures are broken and they don't really work. But yeah, all of that, hopefully that made sense. You could follow along with what I said if you're having trouble with it. All of that seems to make this work because I don't know, maybe there's just something up with the non-default settings and I don't know, the new version of Dolphin. But yeah, the only other downside of that, other than the fact that I can't use the newest version of Dolphin, is that for some reason using the GameCube controller adapter on this version of Dolphin doesn't quite seem to work all the time. It'll, like, when you go to your controller settings and you have it to, you know, GameCube controller adapter, it'll like flash between detected and not detected, and it'll just not work when you try to play the game. So right now I'm actually using a PS4 controller, you know, that's just mapped to match like a GameCube controller. But yeah, it feels kind of weird, but the first few times I used this emulator, I actually did use a PS4 controller, so I'm kind of used to it. But it is still kind of weird after I got used to using that GameCube controller again. But anyway, that was a lengthy explanation that took almost 5 minutes, so yeah, hopefully you guys were able to follow what I said. If not, you know, TLDR, basically I have to use an older version of Dolphin so that this side quest will work. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and start the side quest. This side quest was always like really boring, but whatever. Let's go ahead and just get it done with. So here's Lenzo. Blah blah blah. Hey, you got a pictograph box? I love pictoboxes. Here, check out my gallery. I don't know if you actually have to come up here to check out his gallery, but I always do it just to be safe. Because yeah, I don't want, you know, I don't want him to be like not accepting the side quest or whatever. But yeah. Anyway, also since we're up here, I'll go ahead and point something out about this picture here. And he'll tell you about choo-choos and whatnot. But what's interesting about it is that this is actually a screenshot of an unused test map. It's completely gone from, well, not completely gone from the game. You can still access it with cheats, but there's no way for you to legitimately access that. It is completely unused. There's no place in the current game that looks like that. But yeah, I thought that was just kind of interesting that there's like a little snippet of an unused test area still left in the game. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna have to leave and come back so that Lenzo, like, he resets back to his default position, and then he'll be ready to accept our assistance. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So what's up, Lenzo? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, you want to be my assistant? Sure. Alright. So the first task is kind of a boring one, but unfortunately, it's just something that we gotta do. Our first task involves this guy here. I believe his name is Gavin. He looks like a discount Mario. But yeah, he starts off all the way over here, and he's gonna very slowly walk over to the mailbox. See how slow that is? So yeah, he's gonna take a long time to get over here. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of a bother. But oh well. Whatchamacallit? The thing that's really kind of annoying about it is that, yeah, it takes 5 minutes for it to happen. So yeah, you better just find something to do that will, you know, kind of use up the time. But yeah, maybe I should have done this and then explained all of that stuff, because now I don't really know what to do. I might actually just have to cut to when he comes back, because I don't know if you guys want to wait for that. Matter of fact, I think I will. I think this will be the first time I have to do a cut in the middle of this Let's Play, so yeah. Alright, well, I'll be back whenever Gavin is close to the mailbox, so yeah, see you then, I guess. Okay, Gavin's almost here. Yeah. So what you gotta do is you kind of have to wait here, because if you get too close to him, he'll stop and look at you, and then he'll wait for you to move out of the way. And for some reason, he only does that to you. You know, he doesn't do that to any of the other NPCs. I guess he's only self-conscious about Link seeing him. But yeah, you gotta stand right about here. You gotta get your picto box ready, and you gotta zoom in just a little bit. And you gotta take a picture of him right when he takes out a letter and is about to deposit it. So right here. Yeah. And that's it. You have like a half second to react to that. So if you miss this, you gotta wait 5 more minutes for a half-second window, which is probably like the most annoying thing about it. You have to wait so long for a small window. But hopefully that was a good enough picture, you know. Hopefully Lenzo's not gonna be like, oh, this was a bad picture. Please bring me a new one. But anyway, we'll see. Whoa, good. Okay, thank God. Anyway, the next one... Oh, wait, that's right. I gotta talk to him again to get the next one. Oops. But yeah, the next one is by far the easiest because it is the fastest one. You don't have to wait 5 minutes doing nothing just for it to happen. But, yeah, this one is nice because... Wait, hold up. Did he tell me the next command? Yeah, he did. Okay. Good, good. Just making sure. I didn't want to have to leave and come back again. But yeah, this one is easy because you could trigger it on your own. What you gotta do is you go to the cafe over here, or the coffee bar as they call it in the game, which is kind of a strange name. I've honestly never heard of anyone calling a cafe a coffee bar, unless they're doing so ironically, but whatever. Yeah, this guy here, he's pretty timid, so like if you roll into the wall, there we go. You'll see he kind of shivers up a bit. Ooh, that's too close. And you just gotta take a picture of him when he's shivering. Yeah, let's try again. What the? Okay, I guess he... There we go. Alright, and that's a good enough picture, but we'll take 2 just to be safe. Yeah, you could roll into the walls, or you could break the glass vase and the, or I guess they're more like porcelain vases and the coffee mugs. You could break those, and those will also startle him enough so that he will be rather stirred up. But anywho, so yeah, now that we've done that, we could go back to Lenzo and show him the picture, and hopefully he will accept it. We have 2 though, so if he doesn't accept this one, okay, yeah, then we could have shown him the other one, but yeah. Alright, I guess I'll just erase this one, we don't need that anymore. Alright, what's up, Lenzo? Next task is to play Cupid. Alright. So, yeah, this one is kind of similar to the first one, where you gotta wait 5 minutes to, you know, wait for a guy to walk across the island. In this case, we're waiting for this guy here, Anton, to walk all the way over to Linda over here. That takes a while. And yeah, it turns out they secretly like each other, but they don't know that, you know, they like each other, right? They know that they like the other person, but they don't know that the other one likes them, if that makes sense. But yeah, they look at each other for like about a half second, so it's kind of the same. You wait about 5 minutes for a half-second window. But the annoying part about this one is that these stupid kids, the killer bees, they tend to get in the way of your shot. Like if you're trying to take a picture, you get Ivan's stupid head in the way. So there's a little glitch you could do to kind of get rid of him. Actually, it doesn't even kind of get rid of him. It just flat out completely gets rid of him. Some people say that this glitch is called Killing the Killer Bees, which is a rather violent name, but yes, it's a very accurate name. If you push them to this corner here, by this ramp, oh man, the sensitivity on the PS4 controller is a little different. But yeah, if you push them into the corner, then yeah, they'll just fall through the world. And if you push particularly Ivan, I had them in a bad position, so this didn't really work that as well as intended. But if you had them like over here and you pushed Ivan first, then they just all follow Ivan to the corner where they die. So yeah, you just keep pushing them all one by one, and eventually you'll get rid of all of the killer bees, and yeah, they just won't be a problem anymore. I would say Ivan is the hardest to push because for some reason, like, he has more like resistance to being pushed for some reason, or at least it just seems that way. Because these other guys, you could just like run up to them and just push them like that, super easy. But with Ivan, it doesn't really seem to push that easily. And yeah, you should, if they start walking out of the area, you could talk to them and they'll stop for like a quarter of a second. And using that little window, you could push them while they're not moving. But yeah, now we're totally done with the killer bees. And let's see, is Anton here yet? I kind of did that to also kill some time, waiting for Anton. Although, granted, I did this a lot faster than expected. But yeah, it looks like Anton's almost here. But yeah. So yeah, you could kind of get rid of those kids there. You could also do it to the girls over here. These 2 girls, except it'd be easier just to push them off the dock. But yeah, you could also get rid of them, but they're not really in the way, so I just kind of spare them. But yeah, now you have a free, unobstructed view of Linda and Anton, so you can get the perfect shot. So yeah, here comes Anton, and I just line it up like this. And I don't know why Anton stopped there for a bit, but yeah. Get your picto box ready, zoom in just about a little bit, look about here, and click. There we go, take 2. Yeah. Now if you wanted, you could also get an angle over here like this, and this will apparently also work. And the killer bees won't bother you, even if you don't kill them, I guess. Yeah, I should probably stop talking about killing kids. It sounds rather bad. Then again, I'm not monetized by YouTube anyway, so I guess I kind of more or less have free reign to say whatever I want as long as it doesn't violate community guidelines. So anywho, let's show them the picture. Wow, great picture. You know what? You're a great assistant, man. Here, have a reward. And there we go. We got our skull necklace. A rather pointless reward, but, you know, one that works. But yeah, Lenzo, the photographer's assistant. And yeah, blah, blah, blah. There we go. We'll get rid of the duplicate here. Don't need that anymore. And yeah, so now what we got to do next is just a few more side quests involving that. We actually have one more thing to do with Lenzo. Actually two, but I'll do that other one later. Uh, but actually, no, if I have time, I could do it in this video. But yeah, there's one more thing that involves Lenzo that we're going to be doing that also involves the pictograph box. I guess the other one also involves a pictograph box, but this one involves taking a picture, so yeah. Alright, so what we gotta do is we gotta get on the windmill, or the Ferris wheel, I guess. The gondola, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And then you just gotta wait for this for a bit, and eventually we'll get close enough to Lenzo's balcony, and we'll just be able to jump on there. And from there, we can sneak up on Lenzo talking to a friend of his, and then we snap a picture of that. But also, while we're in here, there are two treasure chests that we can access after, you know, talking to Lenzo. This is why I think you had to go up to his gallery and ask him about a picture. I don't know if you have to, but I think you do, because if you try to go through this door before that, it'll just be locked. But after you become friends with Lenzo, this door becomes unlocked, and you can sneak around the back here and get two treasures. So yeah, here we go. We got Triforce chart number 5, and oh, that's right. We have to decipher it before I can open it. Never mind. And we got a silver rupee. Not bad. Alright, so Lenzo's balcony. Where is that? Lenzo's balcony. Both of the chests. There we go. Alright. And we'll just have to talk to Tingle to get that deciphered. But we did get some help right there. We got a silver rupee, which will definitely help fund for that. Not that we had any trouble, considering that I had over 2,000 rupees. Now I have over 3,000, so yeah. Anywho, so you're going to want to slowly kind of walk here. Don't want to make them too aware of your presence yet. And zoom in, get a picture, and maybe we'll get a better angle. Yeah, there we go. Now we don't have the counter in the way, so let's go ahead and zoom in just a little bit. Alright, saved. And yeah, that's it. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Pictographs. How interesting. Huh? Who's there? What the heck? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? So yeah, I find this kind of ironic. He's criticizing us for sneaking up on him. Even though earlier he actually, I kind of skipped the text, but earlier he talked about how, don't worry about me sneaking up on you. It's just kind of a thing I do. So, you know, just don't fret about it. Although, I guess, you know, he has more of a legitimate reason to be startled because we did break into his house. And when he snuck up on us, you know, it was his house, so yeah, I guess. But I guess we're friends. Still, you shouldn't sneak up on someone's house, even if they are your. Sneak up on someone while they're at their house, even if they are your friends. But anyway, we got a picture of them, so now we just gotta show them to these people. But first, we have to talk to them twice. At first, they're gossiping about the teacher, Miss Marie, and then they'll scold us for listening in on gossip. And then we gotta talk to them again. And now they're talking about how Lenzo is such a dreamy guy, but there's rumors that he might be involved with somebody. And they said, I wish someone could take a pictograph of them together. I would love to see if that rumor is true. So guess what? We took a picture of them together. But funnily enough, they take this as evidence that they're not together. Oh, it's just that they're just having a conversation. We're wrong about Lenzo having a girlfriend. It looks like they're just friends that have the same hobby. Like, what? How does that make sense? Anyway, I should probably click this off. Where is it? Yeah, Pompey and Vera, the gossips. Alright. But yeah, like, we literally gave them photographic evidence that the two are secretly having conversations with each other. You know, pretty close to each other, too. Like, that looks like evidence that, you know, they're going out. And plus, they have the same hobby. They talk about pictographs. They have a shared interest. I mean, come on. That's like literally the perfect evidence to confirm the rumors. But no, I guess they take it as the contrary. Oh, this is definite proof that there is no such relationship going on. But anyway, we talked to Minako here. She'll, I think she'll ask us to take a picture of herself. Oh well, she doesn't seem to be doing that, but you believe you could still take a picture of her and show it to her. Alright, there we go. What's up? Here you go. Oh, wow, my skin is so perfect. I used to be Miss Windfall back in the day. Here's a reward for making me feel good about looking at myself. Yeah, she's a little bit, conceited, but, you know, whatever. At least she gave us a green shoe jelly. Anyway, Minako, the former Miss Windfall. Oh, got it. And I guess that was all of them, right? Yeah. That's everything here. So we're done with the short side quests. So now we just need 2 more for this video. We need Linton and Anton the couple, and or did I call her Lindon? Linda and Anton the couple, and then Camo the former sailor. So I didn't know that he was a former sailor, but anyway, this guy is always lamenting about the moon or something like that. No one understands how I feel. Blah blah blah. I guess he is an alright guy. Maybe he does understand how I feel. Alright, look, not you. You don't understand me. Are you trying to say I do? Yeah, I do. Alright, find the first perfectly round pale thing you can think of. Blah blah blah. Alright. So yeah, the answer to this one is a fairly simple one. It's the full moon. And the best spot to take a picture of the full moon is really anywhere, but this part is really good, so yeah. But of course this means we're gonna have to play the Song of Passing. Probably a number of times, unless I get lucky and this is just so happens to be the full moon day. But yeah. Anywho, let's go ahead and oh hey, what's up? I didn't there you see. So yeah, you can see Camo looking at the full moon from here. Or at least looking at the moon. And we got the Waning Crescent, I believe that's what this is called. I don't know. I used to know my lunar phases inside and out when I was like in 5th grade, because I used to be obsessed with space and stuff like that. It's actually where I got the name Contact Welder. It's like a weird phenomenon that happens in space. But anyway, enough about that. But yeah, I think that was called the Waning Crescent, but that's not the right phase. We need the full moon, because that's Camo's favorite phase of the moon. So let's see. Did we get it? No, we just get the waxing crescent now. I forgot there's no new moon phase in here. But yeah, every day there's a new phase of the moon, so I guess the months are really fast. They only take a couple days instead of 30 days. It's just a few days. But yeah, so we just gotta take a few more minutes here to get the right phase of the moon. So yeah, maybe I'll just cut. Yeah, I'll just cut to when I get it. There we go, I'm back. I like that the game had a built-in transition for me. It saves a little bit of time in editing. But here we are, we got the full moon, so let's just zoom in and get a nice full shot of the moon. And yeah, there we go. Boom. Alright, so what's up, Camo? Blah blah blah. He looks at the sky, says he recommends it. But yeah, we actually can't show him the picture to him at night, because at night he's all happy because the moon's out. But it's during the day when he can't see the moon that he's all pouty. So we gotta play the sun song, or not the sun song, the Song of Passing one more time. And then we'll see him, you know, pouting, but we'll show him a picture of the moon and be like, hey man, this made me feel better. I guess you do understand how I feel. But yeah, let's go ahead and show him this. Ooh, that's right, it's the full moon. Unrequited love has twisted me up inside. I guess he was in love with someone, but they didn't reciprocate, so yeah. That's probably why he's all pouty. But he loves the full moon. Anyway, then he normally gives us a treasure chart. Oh, well, I guess he gave us some sort of chart. Interesting. We got Tingle's chart. But yeah, he says he doesn't have a boat. But yeah, he'll give us the map. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think he was ever a sailor. Maybe his biography, like from Karlov, gives us a description that he used to be a sailor, but I don't know if that was the case. But yeah, he talks about how he doesn't have a boat, so I kind of assume he's not. But anyway, we got this. There we go, Camo, the former sailor. And Tingle's chart is not on here, so we can't click it. But yeah, now all we need to do is Lindon and Anton side quest. Blah blah blah. She says that her outfit was made from a friend on Outset Island who could put jars on her head and walk around. So yeah, that jar girl, the one that scolds you for breaking her pot in Outset Island, I guess that's Linda's friend. But anyway, she wants you to take a picture of her so you could show her to this crush that she has, and that crush happens to be Anton. And funnily enough, Anton has a crush on her too. They just don't know it. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Anton. And yeah, he says he has an eye on somebody. And he talks about how he feels strange looking at. Oh my god, that is not a good looking picture. That is. I guess the low resolution makes it look really bad. But anyway, let's go ahead and show it to him. He's like, oh hey, this girl. Yeah, this is the one I had my eye on. She's that pretty? Wow. I mean, hey man. I guess we. I guess to him, this is just how pictures look like. But yeah, that was a. It looked like a bad shot with that terrible resolution and all that. But anyway, we show it to him. And he says that he's going to make up his mind, he's going to ask her out for coffee, and he's going to confess. But yeah, this takes a whole day cycle, so you're going to want to play the Song of Passing 2 more times. And then you'll finally be able to claim your reward. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And one more time. Bop, bop, bop. Alright. So yeah. Alright, so now we just gotta go back to the coffee bar. And you know what's funny, actually now I think about it, I skipped the text, but what Anton says, he says, I'll ask her out for coffee, we'll go to the coffee bar. For coffee, of course. Like as if the coffee bar is serving something else other than coffee. Which I feel like it probably is. I mean, it's called a coffee bar. They say that kids shouldn't be in here. And in every Nintendo game that I've seen, where they want to have like some sort of euphemism for alcohol, they'll always have coffee because, you know, coffee is a supposedly adult drink, but it's not alcohol, so they could get away with saying an adult drink that's not for kids, but also without saying alcohol. But anywho, so yeah, Anton says that he feels good about it because she likes him, and Linda will feel great, and she'll be the one to give us the gift. So there we go. We got silver rupee. Wow, we got paid. Nice. So anywho, there we go. Linda and Anton done. So there we go. Now all we need to do is get a forced Firefly for Lenzo. It looks like I'm gonna have to give up a fairy, but whatever. I never really needed a fairy. I haven't game overed at all, so you know. Yeah, and I have so many hearts now. I doubt I would game over. The only time I think I would have been concerned about getting a game over was when I was in the Shark Island secret cave. You know, the one with the enemy hell. That one I did almost die. I think I had only a quarter heart left. And I think I only had like 3 hearts at the time. So yeah, that was probably the only time I was worried about getting a game over. And it would have been nice to have a fairy, but yeah, I don't need that anymore. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. And I'm going to go ahead and get ourselves a forest Firefly. And then we'll give that to Lenzo, and we'll be done with Lenzo forever. You could still talk to him for the legendary pictographs, but you know, there's really no need for that. I'm not gonna talk to Karlov and get the Nintendo Gallery set up or anything because you just don't need to do that. It doesn't give you any items, so there's really no point. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's put the boomerang and Leaf on. Alright, get out of here. Maybe I'll... Alright, if it drops an orb, I'll definitely take it. Looks like the Baba Seed went down, but whatever. We'll just get this one. Alright, got some magic. And wow, another orb, lucky. Alright, lots of arrows and bombs and all sorts of goodies. And, no, normally you could jump attack up here. Oh well, I just mistimed it, I guess. Alright. Alright, there we go. And let's just get rid of you. There we go. And yeah, we'll just Deku Leaf across. We do not need the grappling hook for that. Alright. Jump. And hit that back. And yeah, let's just jump again. And there we go. I was hoping for a magic drop, but oh well. Bombs are fine, I guess. Even though I don't need them anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of our fairy. Alright, there we go. And now we just need to get ourselves a forest Firefly, which I'm pretty sure it's always in the same spot. It's always in this corner where the... Yeah, you could already see it. where this grass is. So let's go ahead and grab that. And that doesn't look right. It looks like the camera is off again. And we could actually see the 2D image of the forest firefly. That's weird. Well, interesting. I was gonna try to free cam it so that I could fix it, but I forgot I don't have free cam set up right now on this version of Dolphin. So, no, we can't do that. Well, that's weird that we got a weird angle. I wonder if that happens in the no, I don't think that happens in the base game, the vanilla. It's weird. That's the second time we got a weird camera angle with items, right? I think the first time was with that Great Fairy from the Big Octo. But, yeah, there might have been another time, but I can't remember. But yeah, that was interesting. It looks like we got a second one now. Alright, let's hop in a boat and go back to Windfall. Give Lenzo his Firefly, and we'll call it quits for this video. It looks like we're already well past our half-hour mark. But yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and sail over there. And yeah. There we go. Jump attack just to make it faster. Oh, let's already get this out. And roll on over. Alright. Slash that. Boom. Got it. And almost there. There we go. So yeah. We already had the Deluxe Picto Box, but this is how you would normally get it. You would have to give him the Firefly. So let's go ahead and give this to him. I can't even see it because of the weird texture. But yeah, that's a Forest Firefly. Oh my goodness. Here, let me just stuff it in your pictograph box. There you go. And with that, you could take... Oh! I've been wanting this! The spoil's back. Finally! Okay, well now I know what we could do in the next video. Look at that! All the rest of the side quests here opened up because I could finally access all my spoils. So there we go. Well, Lenzo, the Pictobox Technician. Boom, we're done with him. Yeah, there we go. Got a spoils bag. I've been wanting this. But yeah, now we could take our colored pictures. Well, that was quite easy after all. Go to it, CW. Get pictures in color. But yeah, I guess in Zelda universe, colored pictures aren't, you know, they aren't taking... The secret to colored pictography was just stuffing bugs in cameras. That's how it really works too, you know? No, of course not. But anywho, I think the real way they get like color out of pictures, they have like 3 filters in the camera, and like the photo sensor is still like monochrome, but they like combine the 3 images together with the 3 filters, and then it makes a colored picture. I don't know, it's a bit of a complex thing, and I don't think I really understand it completely enough to give a short summary of it, but this is Wind Waker, not freaking photography class. But yeah, let's go ahead and see. I just want to see before we end off the video. Oh my god. I have so many of these. Okay, so that means I could do all of these side quests involving the items because I have well more than enough. But yeah, I was wondering particularly how many joy pendants I have. 75, that's a lot. But yep, alright, well that'll do it then. So yeah, alright, well, thank you guys for watching. In the next video, I'll go back to using the newer version of Dolphin that I was using before. And, yeah, I'll finally be able to use a GameCube controller again and all that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.